Did you stop it?
I did.
All right. I had to be quiet.
Yo, I'm in here multitasking.
She in here. She swears she in here. Martha Stewart with a goddamn cooking show.
Honey,
Okay, I'm adding the greens to the pot. I apologize. We're running a little behind. We multitasking. I had to wait for April to finish taping her situation.
Sorry.
And then I had to go watch something. Somebody sent me a link to watch something. So we are here now.
Yo, we are not playing.
April is not playing.
I'm not playing.
I'm over here BSing around, but April not playing.
Tell me.
Happy is today Friday. Tamanica's in the building first. What's happening, sis? Y'all come on in. Nisa's in the building. She is free of porn. She is free of pork. She is free of, what else did she let go? Edibles. Tiara Luke, welcome to the conversation. Y'all come on in. Camille Cole, I see you. What's happening?
Is that too much?
Moi is your first live. Well, welcome to the show. We are glad to have you. How come you don't have no Avi picture, Moi?
What's that mean?
Timmy, Moi is me, I'm assuming.
No, you said why don't you have any?
An Avi picture. See right there?
Avi
Well,
picture?
Timmy don't have one either. Yeah, Avi is the picture that goes right there in the thing.
Okay, got it.
Timmy and Rodney, thank you so much for the pie donation.
It's going down. I sent my email.
I think we are up to probably 6 pies now that will go out. So we have, I'm gonna wait for more people to get in here. Yes, Charlie Rich, you get to see us live. It's us. It's me and April. It's Royale and the Chocolate Girl Wonder. We over here on YouTube today. Yes, I know it's me in French. That's what I just told her, moi. I am a third-year French student.
About that Avi thing.
Because I would have said moi, and April would have been like, "Whoa, slow play. What do you think you over there doing? Giving away kisses?" No, it means me in French. Je m'appelle Royale. But if I say you, il s'appelle.
Isabella.
No, is you saying hi? No, Tamala, you know it's not too late. We going till Monday, so go on and make that Cash App donation.
Woo, 6 pies. That is something.
So
I emailed her and I asked if
email Jennifer.
I did. So I'm waiting for a response. I wanted.
You think
to know
she's gonna get back to you?
I feel like she's busy because I haven't gotten a response yet. If you live in Detroit, I want to know, can you pick it up? So I'm just asking the little questions because I know the rest of them, I think it's one for...
I think they said no, but you have to tell her this is a special circumstance.
I said, hello, I'm Lena's sister. She might be like, okay, look, I'm going to make this exception. Or she may say no.
Did you tell her you was my husband?
That you were my husband?
That you're married to me. I said, did you tell her you were my wife? That you were my wife? Yes. I don't have a husband.
I did.
Okay.
So all of those. So I'm waiting to hear. So I'm hoping the person that's in Detroit can pick up. If not, we'll be shipping. I did see that
it's
she
gonna be
kind of
crazy to ship to Detroit.
And I'm trying to butter cookies. So
somebody told me about the cookies.
Yo, she has a box called the bigger box.
The butter box?
The butter box.
You got a butter box too.
2 pies. So you get 1 regular size pie, a mini pie, and 2 cookies.
What?
So I think we're going to get that because I need to try them cookies. Then she has a box where it's just cookies. It's her cookie mix. And all you do is put it together.
Nah. That don't sound right.
Okay.
We need them to do the work. I can see that.
So I'm getting I'm treating myself to a bigger butter box, whatever it's called, because I need to try those 2 cookies. And there's nothing like a little pie that maybe I'll give to one of the neighbors. You know what? I'll take it to Doris.
Don't do that.
I'm going to give it to Doris.
Don't do that.
Don't
because
tell me.
then... Okay.
Why?
You know what? No, because then you going to be the person she like, get me another pie all the time.
No, Doris wouldn't do that.
Okay, say, well, shipping shouldn't be that much in state. You
we'll
would think.
See.
Yeah, exactly.
It still has to go FedEx, so it's...
Now, it was 12 cookies for $24. No, I saw it was 12 cookies, so Claudette said it was 12 cookies for $20. That's probably a different box.
But that's the mix. That's a box with the mix. It's not the 12 cookies. I want the one with the mix where I can make my own cookies. I think I got to try that at some point.
Okay. You grown. You got your money. You got your money, right?
Your money is my money.
Nah. If you trying, I'm just saying.
It's only 2 things. Butter cookie or butter pie.
But I also saw photos on the site for a blueberry lemon butter something.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I went all through that site.
Okay, I'll look again.
Ty Luke said, let me know, can you pick them up in Detroit?
That's what I'm asking.
That's the question. Can you pick them up in Detroit? Not at the farmer's market, because I think they said they suspended that.
She getting busy.
Can you show up and pick them up with a note?
I'm hoping. Damn, nothing from her yet.
Let me send her an email. Let me send her an email of me with my shirt off, flexing.
Nothing yet. She busy.
It's a lemon butter cake. Drea, what's happening?
Pie.
I'm sorry. Lemon butter pie.
You trying to make
what you doing, bro?
I'm trying to make a bowl of cereal.
Okay. I'll give
you can make a bowl of cereal.
If you put some pants on, you can come right on in here.
Yeah, bro. What you doing? You like an old man up there. You good?
You want big bowl?
Oh, they're saying there might be some at the grocery store. Okay, that's interesting. Candace Owens, what's happening? Drea, thank you so much for the donation. I'm pretty sure that was you that made a donation as well. So thank you again. Y'all coming through. Oh, I think I was saying to Timmy, thank you so much to you and Rodney for your donation. We are always grateful for that.
Bowl cereal. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stick you. Wait, let me get a spoon.
Sure. Get that man a spoon.
Get that man a spoon.
Are you sweating, homie?
No, that's him. Oh, that's his coconut oil.
Let me line it up.
Oh boy, it must be. Whoa, what you doing with that cereal?
I know.
I'm trying to get it out.
But there's other cereal for you to eat. Don't you have?
I know. No. So I buy honey checks,
I like
not thinking
Chex.
anybody would like it. Everybody in the house like honey checks. I'm like,
No,
I got
it's
him
our
two
cereal. We eat honey
industrial
checks.
boxes of Frosted Flakes. They haven't touched it.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool.
That sounds like a lot.
Well, you give me a big bowl.
Roll it and then put the little
Give it
clip.
to me. Let me see. Y'all mess with these honey checks?
Mess with things.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, something. Yeah.
We love honey checks. So yeah, so I'm making Royale's beans. So I said, why not make a video about it? So I have my cooking channel as well. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. I don't know what y'all doing, but I got 1,000 jobs. So I videotaped last week my shrimp fried rice. This week
Pia,
I'm doing
you will
my
not
beans.
go wrong.
And I'm just staying busy, learning this equipment, learning everything.
One more time.
With some
I
bananas.
shouldn't be giving them free.
I know,
but
it's fine.
Alan Gordon, what up, bro? Honey Nut Cheerios and bananas sounds like a good mix as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say to Nisa, yes, we saw the graduation video that Keenan Ivory Wayans put up. He is a master sketch writer, and that's why he created the success he created within Living Color.
So Royale popped my bubble. I thought it was the funniest thing
I
ever.
didn't want to say nothing, but April's like, "Did you see this? Keenan put up the." I was like,
He did
"The
it
man
on
did it on
purpose,
purpose."
guys.
Yes.
Ugh. I wanted it not to be on purpose.
Hey, listen, I know a lot of y'all say y'all suffering with y'all's waistlines out there during the quarantine, but look, this is the time to create some happiness, y'all.
I'm having a good time. I'm gonna be fat and
Oh,
happy.
Nisa like that Oatly milk. I told y'all, come through Oatly milk.
Yeah, that Oatly. Did she get the extra creamy or the regular?
Well, it's a different one that's extra creamy.
Oh,
It's a
yes,
different
that's right.
Planet something or another. So it's another brand. Oatly is a good brand, but we got another brand.
Tell her if she can't find.
If you can't find Oatly, this is a good brand right
Damn.
here. Where is it, in the back?
I guess.
Yeah, we got the other refrigerator.
Oh.
I did blur the front. I had dollars waiting. Ha, hilarious.
Yeah, it's another one that is really good. Let me get it for her.
Are you gonna go get it?
Yeah.
It's for Nisa. Good. Go get it.
Yeah, I want to show her. 'Cause
Okay.
this one, she
April
gonna
taking the
like
walk
this one.
all the way to the back for you, Nisa, to show you this other. Why do I look so shiny today? My goodness. Yeah, Keenan is a whole fool. But you know what? We need to do something to support these kids who won't get the opportunity to have a traditional graduation. And there's going to be a whole nother issue with these young men and young women who, in the fall, have to prepare for maybe not being able to come to the campus that they chose to go to and having to continue online learning. as we continue to social distance. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens.
Show them this one.
Okay, Planet Oat Milk. Planet Oat Milk.
That one's even better.
We like this one. April likes this one better.
You know why? Because they have the extra creamy, and when you put it in with your cereal, it's so.
Oh, listen, extra creamy. You had me at extra creamy. Extra creamy is always better. What's happening?
So fresh.
Yes, I'm. Listen, I'm a Sag. You know what it is.
I know.
It's not like it's a surprise. I told you from day one.
You did. That's the God's honest truth. You showed it.
You cannot say that the man did not give you literally the heads up.
Wow.
Is it unsweetened? Yes, it is unsweetened. It's not sweet. I know a lot of people say almond milk was first. It was rice milk. First it was rice milk, then it was almond milk, and now we're at oat milk. So, Adele Joyner, welcome to the conversation.
Sweetened.
Boom, boom.
It only has 4 or 5 grams of sugar per 8 ounce. So that's nothing. That's just
then was silk milk as well, almond breeze. But yeah, this right here, the oat milk feels like the way to go.
So good. Way better than almond milk. I'm over almond milk.
You are over it.
Over it. Over it. So it's Friday.
Happy Friday. It's Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh,
Nothing to look forward to other than being alive and healthy. I understand
What?
that. But it's like, this is it. So my highlight is cooking and making videos. That's it. And taking care of Royale. I got to fold clothes. Tomorrow I am looking forward to listening to the originals. Like that comes on your time, East Coast, 3 o'clock, West Coast, 12. So that's D-Nice and all his other DJ friends.
Hold on, somebody's asking, Smiling Happily. Who is Smiling Happily? I don't remember what your Facebook name or other name is. But she's asking, Smiling Happily is asking if you've cooked with the oat milk.
Other than oatmeal? No. What else would I cook? Oatmeal. I did make it with the oatmeal. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, it makes oatmeal, yeah. So we have our daughter.
I guess that's it. Yes.
To graduate tomorrow from Jackson State. Oh, that sucks.
Is the thing
Rena,
tomorrow?
what's happening? I got
it. Big thing tomorrow?
Is the big graduation?
All the celebrities. Is that tomorrow?
Okay, Moi says her friend makes cornbread with the oat milk. And it's very
anything
good.
that you would use milk.
So you just substitute milk for it.
So the answer is if I make cornbread and if I use milk, I don't use milk in my cornbread. So I would use it. It's just.
It's a milk substitute, so use it for whatever.
Yes, I would use it for whatever.
Whatever you would use milk for.
So far, I've only used it in oatmeal, and it's been great. I wonder if that thing is tomorrow, the graduation.
Is the live stream graduation thing tomorrow? Does anybody know? Nisa says she uses half and half. You so grown, Nisa.
In what? In her
probably everything.
Cornbread?
Try with honey muffins.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
It all sounds good.
Nah, trust me.
The beans are smelling great.
Yeah, you tried to play me. I'm glad I caught you. Because April said 2 days ago she was going to make rice, beans, and plantains.
Well, they saw me soak them yesterday. I thought I was going to get away with it.
Cornbread, mac and cheese. Sounds delicious.
So busy doing other things. And he came down like, them beans. And I'm like, God damn, I was going to try and make them tomorrow. But he was like, no, Jim. So they are on. They are really cooking. Gonna make you plantains. I'm gonna make you rice. You should have got an avocado. I need an avocado in my life.
You didn't ask me to get an avocado.
We're not going back.
It wasn't on the list.
I know.
So guess what? Deal with it.
What kind of meat are you having?
Lady meat.
I wish I may have a piece of salmon in there. I can.
I don't need.
I think I got a piece of Chilean sea bass. I can defrost.
Okay.
And make you a.
That nice, last whatever you did to that last Chilean sea bass.
That was salmon.
No, whatever it was.
Oh, you mean over Lorna's?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll make it that way.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So I'll make you a piece of. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have Chilean sea bass. They'll have chicken. I wound up cooking again today. I didn't want to.
And also, I know this might be asking for a lot.
What?
But what you gonna do about that cookie mix?
I'm not gonna do the cookie mix today.
That's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna do the cookie mix tomorrow because the grandbabies are coming over. It'll be ready. Because tonight I also have to soak
Sade, welcome to the conversation.
Your French toast casserole.
You doing that tonight?
That's tonight, and that's a lot. That's 8 eggs, half and half.
Okay, virtual from JSU, May 9th. Okay.
Oh, May 9th. Thank you.
That's for JSU,
That's
Jackson State.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I mean, this is
Drea, her cooking channel, she posted on YouTube and Facebook, right? Is that where you put the cooking channel?
I'm just putting my cooking stuff in the after I do.
June
I have
Smith,
playlists,
welcome.
so I'm gonna make a playlist for my recipes. That's all I got.
April does make her own cookies. Well, I mean, she puts the batter together, so yes, it is made from scratch.
Yes.
And they're very good, by the way.
Until I get the recipes popping, I may pop off and do my own channel, but right now I got the followers and monetize. I'm not trying to start from scratch. I'm just not right now. It took too long. So it'll just be under after I do, and it'll just say April Cooks. That's what it's called. I already have one. I just didn't put it up yet. I wanted to get this recipe under my belt, then put one up. So maybe I can do 1 or 2 a week. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Hey, but you gotta be built for it.
I am built for it, but I'm tired.
Got to be built for it. Sadia, welcome. All right, so I know some of y'all said y'all down in Atlanta and that the people are out in the streets. They have lifted the stay-at-home order.
They out?
Governor Brian Kemp. April's asking, are people wearing masks or are they just out and about? Sadia, April is cooking rice, beans, and plantains, and she is going to season some sea bass for your boy, and it's gonna be all goody.
He is so spoiled.
Who?
Who?
Come on now. I'm spoiled.
You are.
I'm spoiled. If I'm spoiled, not the tit for tat, but
well,
then what does that make you? Somebody was real spoiled last night. Hello.
I'm not even talking to you.
Okay, somebody was real spoiled last night. They extended the stay-at-home order till the end of May in
where?
Michigan. Ooh. Is that Michigan?
That's a good thing.
In Pennsylvania, I'm sorry, in Pennsylvania. They did in Michigan as well, because Michigan has a female governor, and that was the issue with those people that went to the State House with the guns. Which, by the way, is
guns.
You ain't seen those videos?
No.
Bunch of these crazy Trumpers showed up at the State House trying to force the governor's hand to.
I hope they got locked up.
They didn't. It's a different set of rules for them.
Wow.
It's a different set of rules for them.
They got nothing? Nothing happened?
What you mean? Nah, ain't nothing happening to them.
What, you reading?
Yeah, no, I'm reading. Yeah. Yeah, why? Yeah, exactly. Everybody has the same question. Why do you need to show up? Didn't see this protest in Chicago today, Pia, so you could tell us about that. But we did see the protests in again, we're speaking to the protests that are in Michigan. Yeah, it's a whole different. Say again?
Let them out.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to happen? Okay, let them go out. I don't get it. They're so retarded. Common sense ain't common.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I mean,
so Wisconsin until May the 26th. So we got Wisconsin, but here's the thing. Malls are open in Georgia. And like people couldn't get to the hospital. Yeah, so they blocking the roadways. People can't get to hospitals and so forth, which is just ridiculous.
Why are they blocking? Oh, because they're protesting.
They're protesting. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out, because there's a widespread notion that the numbers in Georgia are going to spike again. And you're going to have people overwhelming the hospital systems all over again. So I don't know how what do you need to do, baby?
Your phone is on the edge of popping out.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
This thing, it ain't.
And then read for 30 seconds.
Okay, so April has to shoot a real quick video. I'm going to show y'all what she's doing over here. So I got to be basically. She's telling me to shut up for 30 seconds while she shoot her video.
Okay, stop talking.
to they should receive medical care if they get sick. Oh, they should not. I agree with that. All of these people that's out there, they should be able to keep a list, and those people that are going against state orders should not be able to receive medical care. I agree with that.
I agree.
That makes, what's the governor of Michigan's name? She is a strong woman, because you have Trump like adding fuel to the fire and inciting his followers in Michigan to violence, basically. And this woman still stood her ground. So, hats off to her. I don't know what she's doing as a governor in other spaces in terms of legislation and what her ideals are, politically speaking, but I take my hat off to her for at least standing her ground against Trump, who, again, is encouraging his followers to take up arms.
Awful.
Take up arms. What is it? The Second Amendment that gives you the right to bear arms? Yes.
He said that? Did he
he said don't. He said something to the effect of not letting them take away your Second Amendment rights. He did speak to that. So,
do you know how
it's dangerous?
Dangerous that is.
It is dangerous. And they showed up to her house too, as well. That is just ridiculous. That is, man, this country is something else. All right, I don't want to get too deep into these political conversations because they just take us down a rabbit hole.
Right.
Yeah, and he also said that she should negotiate. Gretchen Whitmer, thank you so much, Idell. Thank you so much, Governor Whitmer. But Trump said these are good people and that she should be willing to negotiate with them. These are people that terrorists who show up to the state house, to the governor's, the state house, with
guns.
Armed, not just regular guns, like machine guns, long rifles, right? Multiple guns. And, it's just sad, the double standard that exists in this country. We're in a real trick bag out here.
Do you think if he's not elected again, that
people
there's
will
going to be mayhem?
I think some people will act out, but I think that people will move on. The country always has to move on, so.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, Drea, I've said the same thing, but that's just a political stunt where you have anybody that a candidate feels could be a threat to their potential reelection, then the mudslinging comes out, right?
Yep.
So people are going to do what they got to do. They'll dig up whatever they got to dig up. They'll dig up the lies, the lies, and all of the dirt that they can. But look, all of these politicians are dirty. They got some dirt on their hands. I started listening to a podcast called Bagman that Rachel Maddow does. And, if you listen to some of this stuff these candidates have done in the past, they're all dirty for the most part. So what they do is they hold that dirt until they need to manipulate them or use them for something, and they hold that dirt over their head.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody got more dirt than daggone Trump.
Hey, listen, and that's the reason he's being manipulated the way he's being manipulated. Okay. Somebody said the Republican Party have not become the party that they are just since he's come along. They've been dirty, and he's just one of the people that they're using to ultimately have their way.
Right.
He's just, the guy that they're using to push their agenda.
It's crazy. It's almost scary.
Well, oh my goodness. Did you hear that?
Yep, I heard it.
I got all of that out.
Yeah.
That was like a neck orgasm. Okay. My neck just bust. Crack that. You see those videos where the doctor, what do they call those people who crack your back and all of that? Your neck.
Chiropractor.
Y'all watch those chiropractor videos where they say hold still 3 to then they do them the other way.
I'm just checking to see if Jennifer email. Nope. Yeah. So who's watching Just Another Girl on the IRT? That is our date night tonight. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna feed him real good.
Gonna fat me up for the
fatten
kill.
Him up. And then we're going to go in the back, and we're going to watch that around 10 o'clock tonight.
We're going in the back.
You only got Saturday. We go live Sunday with Lena. Don't forget, I would love to bring a couple of you guys on. If you want to, you got to request it. If I don't see any requests, I can't request you. That's
what
the
you
thing.
should do is after you watch the movie, you should inbox us on our platform and give us the heads up that you want to go live with us on Sunday. That way we know to look for you. Okay?
Right. That would be fun. So.
Nah, I'm not gonna fall asleep tonight. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I think he's good tonight.
I'm gonna be up.
My drink of choice tonight is going to be Ciroc. Can you pass my Ciroc?
I can.
Because here's the thing. I think I'm over Tito's. Now, Royale went out last night. God bless you. And he got me Tito's. I think I'm over Tito's. I didn't wake up. See, I know when something is good when I wake up and I feel like nothing happened. That only happens with that what's that champagne?
Veuve Clicquot.
Clicquot?
French.
Clicquot.
Veuve Clicquot. Hey, Moi, what does Veuve Clicquot mean?
I woke up like, I drank the entire bottle.
What?
So Sunday, I'm drinking. I have another one.
Took it to the head. You're going to take it to the head.
I drank it.
It's going to be a good day.
All day. Sunday's going to be great. We're going to chill out. I like Sunday because we had the movie review. Then we watched Last Dance. Child, I need some wins. I need some incentives. I need some, like these are my things because there's nothing else. So Sunday is going to be champagne all day. Tonight, I'm going to try. I used to love Ciroc, and I changed because all my girlfriends, every time we go out, they want Tito's. Okay, so then I switched over to Tito's. But I think Ciroc is a better vodka for me. So I'm going to try that today and see how I wake up. If I wake up with no hangover, then it's a good day. This morning, I woke up off that Tito's.
Off that Tito's.
I'm good. I'm going to give that to the neighbor Mary. I'm good. I don't want no more Tito's. So,
Can't do it.
Just had to say that. Ciroc tonight. Ciroc. And what am I going to mix it with? That is a good question. I'm talking to myself. I don't know what I'm going to mix it with.
Royale.
Oh, God. I got to wipe it down, so I'm going to
wipe it down. I just want to show y'all something real quick.
Oh.
This is what's left of the motherfucking pie.
Let me
right
wash
here.
my hands.
This is what's left of the damn lemon butter pie.
Y'all saved that sliver.
And I saved this sliver so I have something to look forward to tonight. This right here. Ain't much. Got me on edge actually, but Jesus. I know, but it's so damn good.
It is good. It's the crust. The crust almost tastes like a cookie itself. And it's, like I said, most people's graham cracker crust, it has that, I don't want to say burnt, but it has that, it's too well done. Or something. I'm going to say it that
somebody
way.
Eat this pie, ain't nobody going to do that. These people don't want to lose their life.
Cookie. It is actually, I bet you it's probably her butter cookie. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to speculate. But her crust, it's almost better than the goddamn pie, which I love. So it's a good pie filling with the really good pie crust, and you have a winner.
And the ingredients is off
Yeah, because usually
rich.
when I get a cheesecake, I only eat the filling. I don't really like the crust because, again, it's too well done, or I don't know, it has that bitter or something to it that drives me nuts. And I can do the side, like I won't do the bottom, but I can do the side of it, just a little piece of a normal cheesecake, but I don't like
the whole cheese, all of that. Yeah.
I'm not for it.
Yeah, listen, these pies deserve to get beat up. Yeah, Pia, I'm dead serious. Somebody eat that little slither and see what happened around here.
You will have to fit.
What is the pie donation called? Pie donation. My cat, all the information is on my page, by the way, if somebody wants to make a donation. I got my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. And if you got
down.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're going all the way through Monday, so if you want to, it's going to
So we was raffling Sunday.
We wrap it up Sunday, I'm just saying. But if you got a last minute donation on Monday, you can send it.
But how we gonna, then we raffle it?
Tamala said drinking also depends on how hydrated you are.
That's a good one.
So what does that have to do to height? You mean you need to be more hydrated to keep you from having a hangover?
Probably. I do drink a lot of water,
on
though.
the dunes with lots of butter.
I think it's just the Tito's. I'm gonna just say it's the Tito's. Oof. I'm the only one in the house that drinks a lot of water. Where's my thing? I was just drinking it.
Timmy, what are you saying, Timmy, to yes to the hydrated with regard to the drinking?
Mm-hmm.
I drink water too.
Well, you don't drink alcohol, but I drink water all day.
Hey, listen, anybody that's ordering a pie, what I want y'all to do is make a first pie. Rena, thank you so much. Oh, Timmy said correct. I'm a drinker.
I miss y'all.
Timmy, where Rodney at? Tell Rodney we said what's happening. We gotta get a virtual spades going. I wonder if you could play spades virtual.
Miss y'all. Timmy, I miss you. Tamala, I miss you. Who else from the cruise is on here? I just miss you. Tamanika,
Michelle,
I miss y'all.
Tamanika, all our folks.
I miss y'all.
Can we get a virtual spades
It
going?
was going to be 2 to 3 more months, and we was going to be together.
Okay, somebody said there's a... April, do you drink rum? She's not really a rum drinker. Okay, so there's a black-owned rum company in Maryland.
Can I order?
It's called Cowwood Rum. So we'll look it up.
Wood.
C-A-L-L Wood. Cowwood Rum.
Callwood.
So
Okay.
we'll look it up. Yeah, with
Y'all don't
my
have to
girls
tell me
last night,
twice.
it was everything I needed. Okay,
What
Luke, she
happened?
said she did a Zoom happy hour.
Oh.
So you know what we're gonna do? April love when I come up with something instantaneous
go.
off the rock. No, when we announce our subscribers, right? When the subscription, who damn Nisa's already a subscriber, and somebody else, I can't remember who the other person
That
already
Lisa
ahead of
don't be
us.
messing
No, she don't be playing.
around.
She be like, oh, I need to be a subscriber. They don't even know about this program yet, but I'm in it. So when we announce our subscriber program, we're gonna make the Zoom happy hour. Maybe a weekly or monthly thing, or buy something. We'll figure that out. But that's one of the things. So April and I are working on the subscription package because we're going to announce it in the next 2 weeks. But we was like, you know, we have some people who have subscriptions, but they don't do anything specific for their followers. It's just like, if you want to donate on a monthly, you donate. But for the two of us, we're like, no, if we're going to do subscribers or subscriptions, we should have something that people get. And so we're gonna add the Zoom happy hour.
I like
as
the
one
Zoom
of the
happy
gifts.
hour, and I think we need an after dark where we just kind of light
Oh,
candles.
wait, wrong.
And just, talk. Let's talk it out. What's going on? How's that sex
We'll
life?
get the right rum
What y'all
company.
doing? What happened?
That's something after dark.
Yeah.
Like pillow talk after dark.
Pillow talk. Real good. Okay, so Callwood says that is...
No, that's the wrong one. They saying that's the wrong name.
Yeah, because that is in St. Thomas.
Okay. And you can't tell April nothing about St. Thomas. She already, look at her. She about to tell you some stuff about St. Thomas.
Because where is my mom from? Where's my mom from?
She's from St. Thomas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Born in Tortola, but raised in St. Thomas. So I have dual
And raised
citizenship.
hell in Brooklyn.
And raised hell in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So we could flee. I hope nothing goes down because I got probably more family in Tortola than any part of the world. All my family is in Tortola.
Timmy said her and Rodney are there, not that the other thing. I think she's talking about the
Pillow talk?
the subscriptions stuff.
Oh, okay.
Or the Zoom
Y'all can
happy
come
hour.
to Tortola.
Zoom happy hour.
You know what? I'm gonna claim it. Our first trip is going to be to Tortola because I have enough family and enough cousins, everyone, to show us a good time. And I think that's where it's going to be. We will have a blast. It is a gorgeous island.
It's gotta be.
You got to have your passport. Even I know y'all have your passport because it is British. So they are not a game. You don't come over there. There's no fast food, meaning there's no McDonald's, there's no Starbucks. Their fast food is their own little hut selling patties or
Fish.
whatever. And that's what I love about them. You can't come there and try and franchise. They're like, no thank you. And it is beautiful. If you're scared
Rum Haven.
of hills,
Okay.
wrong place to go. Hilly for no reason. To get to the beach, I was like, okay, how bad that could be? Could that be? We had to go all the way up to come all the way down. I said
To get to the beach.
To get to the beach.
I will say this. The most amazing beach I've ever been to in my life, I was at with April. And
You're
we
welcome.
were in, what is it?
St. John.
In St. John, Trunks Bay.
Trunks Bay.
Trunks Bay, most
It's like
amazing
number 3
beach. Yeah.
in the world.
Most amazing
It may
beaches
not
in the
be
world.
anymore, but it's in the top 5.
When we went, it was amazing.
Beautiful.
Look, let me show you how I get down. When we went, it was the #1 most amazing beach in the world because something about you and the sun.
We had so much fun.
We
Oh
did.
my God. I was a little itty bitty thing, like
You
size
sure was.
4.
You sure was. What's up, Val? You sure was smaller than you are now. That's for sure. That weight was manageable.
You know what, Royale Watkins?
That weight was
Don't
manageable.
Your beans are coming out really good. They are thickening up. You know what?
Thickening
Let me
up.
Stop messing.
The beans and you thickening up at the same time.
Let me just let that pot top stay on. You're spoiled.
What? Come on.
I'm over here cooking.
Okay, it goes both ways. You spoiled too.
Okay.
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 Listen.
These boys are spoiled. Everybody's getting their own little separate dish tonight. This is crazy.
All I know is if you get that
I'm gonna make their favorite chicken. Oof.
Oh, you mean chicken, beans, rice?
Your fish.
I'm gonna tell you, my fish, the sea bass, right?
Chilean
sea bass.
Expensive as hell.
And Nisa said something about some mac and cheese and cornbread. If I could get that with some cabbage with my whole plate, that would be crazy.
Nisa, stop. No.
Michelle Butler, what's happening?
Hi, Michelle. Michelle, you were supposed to go to Dubai, right? Dubai? Are you going? I don't think you can.
Ain't nobody going nowhere.
What'd she say? I don't think you can go because I saw some fisherman was fishing from his terrace. Something crazy. I think they're on lockdown.
In Dubai?
Mm-hmm.
Fishing from his terrace.
Yes, that was the funny part. Like he
in the water.
He just flung his what do you say it?
Rod and reel.
Rod. Yep. And caught a fish.
Sometimes you got
that made the
put that rod.
yes,
out there.
cancel until next year. God dang it.
You got a good memory. You be paying attention.
Yeah,
huh?
because I remember she was torn. She was like, I want to go on the cruise, but I got this trip for Dubai. I was like, girl, go to Dubai. I would not. Oof. I would have went to Dubai too. But I was going to miss you. But I think you was trying to swing both of them.
Wait, Val, what is Greg graduating from? That's Val's man, Greg.
College.
That's right. Cowwood Rum has a distillery in Maryland as well. But is that the black-owned one? So you're saying, yes, that is the one.
I'll look it up again. Distillery in Tortola. That is in Tortola.
This in Tortola?
Look.
Oh.
Callwood Distillery.
Okay. I wish I had an appreciation for wine, right? Like I knew.
Well,
and
we
I
can
just
do
don't.
that. Let's make it happen.
That ain't. It just ain't my taste.
I need you to take a drink sometime.
Nah, I don't need no
It's
drink.
Intense.
How am I intense?
No, sometimes
I'm a fun-loving.
No, you are. I didn't say that. I just said sometimes you're intense.
Oh, got his master's in educational leadership. He did online college at Grand Canyon. Okay, all right. Well, congratulations.
Isn't College of Grand Canyon in
Arizona. She said she's supposed to be in Arizona.
Oh, got you.
Okay, Moi said Dubai is overrated. Love being in the desert for a safari house. Okay.
Okay. Maryland. Not coming up in Maryland. Callwood, right? Callwood, Maryland Distillery. Let me look that up.
We still gonna launch our After I Do Travel Club because we gotta figure out what this next. I know, but now the travel has been shut down.
Crazy.
By the way, if you are flying, I think American Airlines is now the second airline to enforce a mandatory face mask policy. So along with JetBlue, who was first, now I think American just announced that you cannot fly their friendly skies without a mask on your damn face. Okay? And I think they're handing them out at the airport because I don't think everyone is showing up with a mask. So on the location, they ship here though. Okay.
Ooh, what?
So just saying she may be wrong. Delta as well announced it, Michelle. That's good. So all of these airlines require masks. They should at this point.
The new norm is going to be masks. I think we're going to be, you remember, like China does it. You ever go on a plane and see an Asian person and they have on a mask and you're like, oh my God, why? I think we're going to be the same way. Because I just read another article that the new normal is going to be masks everywhere you go. Like,
you in the frame.
It just is going to happen.
Sense. It makes sense.
And I'm not even mad at that because people are fucking disgusting.
But you think in comedy clubs, people going to sit in comedy clubs with masks on? The whole audience?
It might.
I
think it's going to be like that for a good year. But I think every woman will have one in her purse. Like me personally, I'm always going to have a mask everywhere I go. Whether I wear it you know. But if I go in a crowd, I may just throw it on because now I'm nervous because people are disgusting. They coughing, they sneezing. There's no, you know, what is that? When you're in line, you know, you inch up, they inch up, they on your
Yeah,
back.
this lady
no
was close. I'm like,
space.
the lines were marked at Trader Joe's, like red line, 6 feet. This lady, like, up, I'm like, what are you doing? Pay attention to. Somebody was asking how you think people are going to eat and drink, right, with social distancing in the mask situation. People have to take their mask off, eat, put it back on.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think mine going to dangle on one side. I'm going to flip it off. I'm going to eat. And when we finish, it's going right back on. I mean, some countries do that. Like, I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm not mad at it. Again, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, especially if by that time there is a cure for it or something to take.
A vaccine?
A vaccine. I'm still going to be very cautious because...
You going to get the shot if they say here's a shot?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, I was going to say absolutely.
When this is over, in 2-3 years, there will be something else. Because if you look at it, and they said it every 3 to 4 years, there's something. This one has just been the worst. So once we get over this, there will be something else. So we need to learn how to live for those times. You know, I'm not saying be a hoarder, but have the right things in stock. You know, have your 6 bottles of, you know, alcohol, 3 cans of Lysol,
your wipes.
Have some gloves, have some wipes. Like here in California, we should have that anyway because this is earthquake. Royale and I do not have an earthquake kit. We just talked about that. There's no reason why we shouldn't have an earthquake kit in earthquake, you know, state. So I say that to say, just having some supplies at all times. So if it breaks out again, something else comes up. We're not looking for masks. They're not selling out of whatever. You should have it already. So I learned a valuable lesson. Do I have an earthquake kit now? Somewhat, only because of this situation.
Well, you need a go bag. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty Within, welcome to the live. Nice to have you with us. Your go bag is the thing that really matters because if shit hit the fan and you gotta like take off, you need to be able to go grab one bag and that bag should have everything, your documents, that thing in it. You know, that pop. But yes, you should have a planned location in case cell phones go out. How are you communicating without a cell phone? All of that stuff should be worked out. So whatever we do, we just gotta make sure we got plenty of beans because I'm not going nowhere. We don't have no baked beans.
This is crazy.
Veggie.
I mean, I couldn't have called this. You know, my grandparents would be like, "What is going on?" Like, this world is really changing, and I'm not scared, but it's just different. And if I didn't, I was telling Royale, if I didn't have children, I probably would not want to have children because it's different. And sometimes change is good, but this change feels like we're going in a direction where I can't foresee. And I know you shouldn't probably worry about the future, but I'm just trying to get a handle on it.
Ain't no need in worrying about the future.
What are these kids going to have to look forward to? So this year...
Shit, you keep worried about the kids having something. What do we got to look forward to?
I know, but I was getting to a point that all the kids... Today was acceptance day or whatever. So all these kids are putting up their school, whatever. Don't even really matter right now. Congratulations, but you ain't going nowhere. You are not going to school until maybe January. And I promise you, I think this year is going to be a wash. I cannot see them having millions of kids shipped in January just to get out in May. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
What?
It could happen. The spring semester starts January, and it starts late. It's the second week of January, and they get out in May. So I just don't see colleges opening up from January to May. I think they're going to...
You mean of 2021?
Yes. I feel like they just...
You skipping over the fall?
The fall is done. What are you talking about? The fall is done. They already told Roy, see you in January 2021. They're not opening these schools.
That's insane.
So they're all... If one I think they're all going to follow suit. So the majority of the colleges will not open for the fall. We don't even know when the end of this is going to happen. How are they going to open in August? Are you insane? I'm not sending my kid in August. If there's an option to go to school or take online, we're taking online because I don't feel like it'll be manageable or under control by then. So let's say 90% of the schools don't open until January. I still don't think they're going to do it in January.
That'll be out of control.
I feel bad for these kids. I feel bad for these toddlers, these kids. Like, parents are going to lose their mind. People really need to start getting their psyche together, because if schools don't open in September, it's going to
June,
be
you saying not in Wisconsin. What are you saying? They opening earlier than that in Wisconsin? Seems soon. I don't see it happening. January seems soon. January is freaking how many months away?
Soon. No.
We're in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. That's 9 months away.
Yeah, but first of all, here's another reason why I think a lot of kids, I'm going to say over 50% of kids, left for spring break with all their stuff in their rooms. Ross told me alone, half of his friends were not able to get their stuff. The school has already written a letter saying all your stuff is going to storage.
You know what?
Okay, so that's number one. It's a debacle. So some of those kids are graduating. So now half of their shit is still in storage. They going on to their life. They still got to go to said school to get their stuff or storage. Mind you, all the kids that are currently in school, their stuff is in storage. How are they going to figure out who gets a dorm room? When I say
it's going to be a mess.
They are.
It's going to be a mess.
Just thinking about it makes me like, the administration
a logistical
is like,
nightmare.
What has happened?
June, where's Marquette University? Marquette is that was in a basketball documentary. Marquette is in somewhere in the Midwest, upper Midwest. Where's Marquette? Milwaukee. Okay, thank you. Is that Milwaukee? Marquette?
Was that the cheerleading thing?
Nah, it was a basketball thing.
Oh.
Drop the freaking ball for real. Yes. This entire administration is trash. Somebody made a point earlier that I wanted to go back to. Let me see if I could find it. Oh, Moi, you were saying yes, but think of how little progress we've made since December, and you were absolutely right. And then somebody else was saying it's going to take at least a year for the vaccine. But the issue is that we have this administration is trying to force people's hand to send them back to work and to school, even without the vaccine being in play. So that is the great tragedy. And guess what? When you have some people that are going back to work, like in Georgia, and people start making money, you know what's going to happen? People in other states are going to be like, well, I want to make money too. They making money. They living. Why should I get the opportunity? And what they're going to do is, put themselves at risk. And now that the real numbers are starting to come in, it's starting to show that the mortality rates for African Americans is not going back till 2021.
Say that. I ain't going nowhere.
There was in Brooklyn 2 U-Haul trucks that was parked outside of a mortuary that the police got called to because of the overwhelming smell, and they found out that there was bodies being stored in U-Haul trucks. The funeral home, the mortuary, just could not process. They can't process these bodies fast enough. They can't burn them. They can't bury them. They can't do anything fast enough.
Why can't they burn them?
I think there's a process that they have to go through before they cremate these bodies. And some people may be opting for burial services, and they just don't have the resources to be able to get to these hoop dreams. Yes, thank you so much. Smiling happily. Yeah, well, listen, what are you going to do? Well, like, they're starting to find these older people in their apartments, right? Deceased, passed. Mm-hmm. Somebody finds them. They call the coroner's office. The bodies are taken away. The hospitals don't have enough room for them. So what are you going to do? All right, so send them to this funeral home.
Yes, it is, Sade.
Send them to this funeral home, and they don't have enough. They don't have enough freezer space for them.
Nope.
They got to go through a process of the morgue is behind Kings County Hospital. Yeah, it's just, again, it's a situation that nobody could have predicted. But we certainly, to the point that April made earlier, this administration had the information fast enough to be able to act sooner, and they just chose not to. And the sad part is it's going to take 20, 30 years before the real information starts to come out, and people start to write books about the truth about what happened during 2020 and this pandemic and this whole administration. But by that time, Donald Trump will be gone. He'll be long gone. His kids will be wealthy. If they don't, they probably won't go to jail. They'll cop deals. And that's the sad part about this country. It is a scheme. This whole country operation is a scheme. It's not set up for anybody to win but the 1% and the people that play the game at the highest level. So, Jamal Jackson, I know you said you got an 8 and a 3-year-old at the crib. Yeah, we already know the truth, but we don't know the whole truth. That's the problem. It's like when we start seeing them transcripts and we start hearing recordings of these conversations, because that stuff is out there. That stuff is out there.
But there's no consequences. Like, yeah, we find out. He gets, they turn a blind eye. Yeah, we find out something else. Okay, he did that. Okay.
Jamal Jackson says 8 and 3-year-old are fighting right now. I can't imagine having little ones at this particular juncture in our life. I mean, we are so blessed and fortunate that Royce and Ross actually get along. They actually like each other. They got enough space. Go to your neutral corner, which is your room. Go to your neutral corner. But they not even fighting over it. They ain't tripping.
When they were small, we couldn't deal with them. They went to daycare every day.
We could deal with them.
Yeah, we could, but who want to?
Yeah.
Shit, I was pregnant with Ross. Royce was 2, and we packed his little ass up every day. Here's your lunch. See you at 6. There's no way. Nope. So God bless y'all. They 18 and 20, and I can, we fighting over who gets to wash their clothes and stuff like that. Wait, hold on.
So Moa said her neighbor has a 7-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and all she hears is screaming in their house right now. I just can't imagine that. Listen, I'm one of 14 kids, so I just remember those days. What's happening, Renee? Those days where it would just be complete chaos, and if it's only 2, that's one thing. But it was so many of us. It was a fight every day in the house. Somebody was mixing it up. So
I can't even imagine.
Let me see. The dad was sitting in a chair on the back porch with the older one standing in front of him screaming. The dad was just staring at him. Like, at a certain point, you just reach that point and be like, look. I saw a meme with a parent, and the kid was in one of them big ass fish tanks in the house swimming. Swimming, the daughter. He's like, look, at this point, I just let them do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
That's the kind of parent we are, though. If they were small right now, I'd be at Walmart. I'd find me the biggest, above ground pool. I'd set that up, go to Walmart again, and I'd get that slide, because they had the slide. They had to walk up, and they could slide with all the water. I bought that from somebody. We had that for the whole summer. My kids had a ball. You have to make do with what you have. If you got a backyard, you better figure it out. If I had small kids, guess what? And I'm still thinking about going to Walmart and getting a pool, because even if it's a sitting pool, if Royale and I could just sit in there and just, because it's already hot, it's going to get hotter here. I don't know if y'all know what 100 degrees in the Valley of California feels like, and it's already started. All last week was 94 degrees. That is hot.
Hey, real quick, so anybody that's losing a family member or lost a family member, friends to this COVID-19, we send our prayers and our well wishes your way. Ty Luke, Elaine, Val, anybody that's got anybody in their family that, again, require prayer, we send prayers and well wishes for a recovery, because, again, so many people just aren't recovering from this thing. But, we send like a universal prayer that God, Dr. Renee, what's happening? A universal prayer that God sends answer our way soon, because Lord knows we need it. It's time to get past this.
It really is.
Boom, boom.
Just stay healthy. If y'all saw my IG, there was a nurse on there. Take it for what it's worth. She even said it. She don't have all the answers, but what she is in DC, and she's saying it's hitting our community different. There's no fever and there's no cough. You just feel malaise. And she described malaise as you just don't feel right. Like, what could that be? And she said for most men, they think, we gonna lay down. That's not the time to lay down. That's the time, take deep breaths, get your oxygen flowing. She said, because what's happening, you're bleeding internally. And then you lay down and now you're drowned in your own blood. That's the time to get active, she said. Just start walking. Get active. If anything, if nothing else rather, walk, take deep breaths, and really stay in tune with your body.
Well, let me just say, generally speaking, we should be doing that, period.
I know.
Right?
But a lot of people don't. I don't walk.
No, yeah, but
I exercise. But walking, and I do take deep breaths. I know somebody said if you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds, there's an issue. So every day I make sure I check in and make sure
I don't believe in none of that stuff.
But that's
all
pneumonia.
That, you gotta be careful with all of that stuff that's flying around the internet. All of these.
Shannon had pneumonia.
You stand on your left foot, and then if you can't,
you can't blow when you have pneumonia. So just do the little things. Like if your right arm is hurting, you know that's either that could be a stroke or a heart attack. So they're little signs. So what I'm saying, the breath thing actually makes sense. You don't have air. If you can't blow or hold, that means something is wrong in your lungs. Now, I'm not a scientist, but it makes sense. I'm not saying stand on your left. I know what you're saying, but take the little test. Figure out if something is wrong and just do your best.
So
she was like,
let me say this. What was I gonna say? You made me lose my train of thought. It's about to come back to me right now. Watch. In 3, 2. You can do it, Royale. Think. I was gonna say, still can't remember what I was gonna say.
Maybe was it about holding your breath?
No,
about not
here's what it
having all
is.
the answers?
I was listening to a podcast. Okay. On the podcast, they were advocating for people that if you feeling like you have the symptoms of COVID-19, to not go to the hospital. Everything was about go to this site. They're going to walk you through a process to do this, and here's some short tests that you can do, because what they're trying to do is not overwhelm the hospital system. I'm telling you right now, that's bullshit. Go, if you feeling sick, go to every nurse that I talk to who works in the hospital says they are telling people not to come to the ER. Take your ass to the ER. They're sending people away. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Your best bet, I believe, and I'm going to give a disclaimer, I'm only one human being, I'm not a scientist or doctor, but I believe you are going to get the best care by being in the ER and making sure somebody sees you, right, so that you can get the services of a hospital or emergency room. Going back home to your house or apartment where there are no services and somebody on the phone or over the internet trying to give you some information, I don't believe that's the way to go. So I'm telling you, be careful.
Is it just the flu really, really bad? I don't know, because there's some people that get it and just keep it moving. And I think the key point to this is your underlying.
Oh, listen.
issues.
So Renee, damn, I'm forgetting your brother's name. Was it Boyce or Ronald? I'm not forgetting. I know your family's name, as a matter of fact. Is it Boyce that had it, COVID, Renee? Because I know you was telling me that one of them was sick. I know Ronald was sick, but I think Boyce had COVID, and you guys were asking for prayers. We all prayed. So did he? Yes, Boyce. Boyce and Joyce are the twins, right, Renee? But thank God he recovered. We have never seen anything like this ever. Oh, you know what? Dr. Renee is on here. So, Dr. Renee, if you could you tell us what you think is best practice under these circumstances? Forgot I got an actual doctor here in our family. My sister takes the calls. Go to the hospital, period. Thank you. Thank you. Timmy says her sister takes the calls at the hospital, I believe. Yes, takes the calls. Go to the hospital. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Go to the hôpital. Moi would tell you that is French for hospital. Okay?
Okay.
Think of l'hôpital, the hospital. I remember some of my French.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's overwhelming.
But you can't let it overwhelm you. That's the thing. It's like you got to stay focused. All of that. You're going to feed the ducks, right? Don't throw it away.
I'm just taking it out of there.
Okay. Okay. but make sure someone is following up on you, someone that will make them think twice about taking proper care of you. Got it. Nah, that's just between us, Timmy. But I'm telling you, yes, do that. Go to the hospital. And here's the other thing. So they have some criteria where they can turn you away. Tell them your ass just came back from China. Tell them you just traveled from abroad, and they can't deny you. They have to give you the test. So tell them you traveled within the last week and you feel like you got something, you coughing and all of that.
Yep, you was on your honeymoon.
Not telling us to people.
How can you read that?
Oh, I got good eyes. I saw the beauty in you, didn't I?
Babe.
Try and get some later.
I can't read that fast. That's small.
And the other thing is now with these meat plants, where all of these employees are sick, I'm personally not going to the ER. I will call a doctor and have them tell me if I need to go. Okay. So that's where you and I are different, because I'm pulling up. Damn it, I'm pulling up. Lots of people have been able to self-quarantine. Okay. The treating centers too. And recover. Okay. How's my dinner? My dinner coming along? Do we need to start chopping up these
Chopping up what? No, your beans gonna take another hour, boy.
Another hour?
Yes. Let me go get you.
Oh, now I'm a boy.
See that?
I was a whole man last night. Now I'm a boy.
Chill out.
Okay, but you could end up sicker in the ER, unfortunately, because so many people are there with it. Okay, that's a good point, Dr. Renee. All right, so let's talk about these meat plants. Niece and her husband self-quarantined and recovered. Got it. The girl was doing it for the gram. She thought she had. The nurse said you don't have. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
There's going to be a meat shortage. It feel like there's already a meat shortage, and the issue is that these meat plants, processing facilities, they have so many employees that are sick because they're trying to force these people to work. They are forcing these people to work in sick environments where COVID-19 is flying around. They do not care. I read an article recently, or so this article where they said they have euthanized more than a million chickens. More than 1 million chickens euthanized. You know what that means? 1 million chickens that they just sticking needles in, killing them, dumping them in a hole, burning them. And now, today, no chicken, none. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Tamala, I'm glad you popped back up. We got to find a virtual spades game online that we can invite folks to. Because I know they have the virtual poker, so there has to be a virtual spades game that we can jump into. It's going to be a beautiful night.
It is, because I got you.
And
I got these kids.
And you got me, and I got you.
That's true.
All right, we've been more than an hour long and an hour strong. Sending frontline workers who tested positive back to work. That's crazy. Affected this large percentage of the meat distribution.
That's crazy.
Virtual Zoom on time. Okay, no, y'all gonna know. I was saying earlier, again, April and I were gonna work on these subscription things that go along with it. I think if you kick it all the way, you would be okay, right? Moi, cook what all the way? The meat? No, I don't trust none of that. I don't eat meat anyway.
You don't.
I don't eat it. Haven't had it in so long, it don't even make a difference to me. So, positive asymmetric people work, man. I'm gonna pray for them. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna pray for us. All right. We will be back on tomorrow, Saturday at some point, back on the live or on the gram. And then Sunday, we're doing our movie review. So y'all make sure y'all watch Just Another Girl on the IRT. If you feel like supporting the pie raffle situation, all of the information is on the After I Do page on Facebook. Facebook, so go check that out. Make your donation, get it in before Monday. So Sunday by midnight, but if you pull up late, we'll still take the donation. We have agreed that one of the pies is going to go to D Nice for being such a great humanitarian and providing so much goodwill and spirit through his music and DJing.
Yes.
And then who is it? Ty Lucas in Detroit is donating a pie to somebody in Detroit so she can pull up, grab it, and deliver it. So we'll get that all straightened out. And then we'll have about 4, maybe 5 pies that we raffle off to everybody else. So
yeah, that would be great.
if you all have suggestions, oh, Renee, you know what? She said now D Nice is her secret boyfriend. I thought Rich LaRue was your guy. We are always wide open to suggestions and ideas for the platform, so feel free to inbox us. We will be recording a podcast, if not tonight, tomorrow. So if you have relationship questions, issues, thoughts, or suggestions, something you want us to discuss, feel free to inbox us. Or if you just need a good word or prayer, feel free to hit us up. All right, after I do is the platform is April and Royale. Oh, Nisa said that's Tam's boo. Okay, I'll make a note of it. I got to put all of these notes so I know I'm not hooking the wrong person up with the wrong person. Now Renee's saying, oh, yeah, Rich is my guy. So you know what, Renee? I got to keep an eye on you, sis.
Oh, boy.
All right, we love y'all, and I'm going to let April get to this cooking because I promise you, boy, I'm in a good mood for a good meal tonight. All right, that's it. Anything else?
No.
All right, say goodnight, Florida.
Start cooking. Hey.
All right, we'll catch y'all on the next live. We out.
Love y'all.
Love
See
y'all.
you tomorrow.
We out. Oh, I thought we was out. How do I
try to exit?
Oh yeah,
How do
I'm hitting the wrong thing.